Yeah, and we see that in the context of the RBA this week, keeping rates on hold. We've seen the inflation figures get into that RBA target band, but the RBA is saying, well, look, that's headline inflation. We need to see underlying inflation in that target band. What do you think about the RBA on that? And also seeing that in the context of all these cost of living measures, the energy rebate, for example, I mean, that's not going to bring down interest rates. The RBA has said as much.
No, look, two things there. I mean, I was discussing with one of my team staff member this morning saying interest rates in the US have gone down. I wonder why, we have not been able to do the same thing. And that is really, putting a lot of pressure on mums and dads who've still got a mortgage, and got to pay so much in goods and services. The second thing is obviously the cost of the cost of products have gone up.
The rebates.
And for the rebates, the $300 rebate is really, and I have said this constantly, it's a one-off. It doesn't really address the structural and systematic problem of energy prices, which will continue to go up. So what is the government really doing about addressing that systematic problem?
What do you think about this conversation that started about negative gearing? Would you encourage the government to go down that path?
Can I say that, look, for me, the problem with the issue of housing is the Greens. And I think the Labor Party is really trying to appeal to, I cannot believe the Greens are doing this, stopping this whole, putting this, blocking the legislation. We know the issue is the supply of building houses. And there are many issues in terms of the cost of building materials. The cost of labour has gone up, the availability of staff as well, and people to build houses. So that's a huge issue that we need to address. Yeah. It doesn't help that the Greens are doing this, stopping it, the Help to Buy scheme and causing these problems. And of course, the Labor Party is now trying to find a way to address this issue. Now, will negative gearing, it's going to hurt the mums and dads who are investing, in homes. Perhaps we could look at whether or not, if people own 20 houses, maybe there is a conversation around what could be done in terms of percentage-wise, in terms of negative gearing. But really, I don't know the whole, obviously, the details of the bill, but we need to ask the government, will this issue address the lack of supply? And will it really address the cost of building a home nowadays? There's so many issues, and is negative gearing just a quick, the government trying to find a quick solution? But I don't think it's going to be a quick solution at all. Yeah. But certainly we need to explore what can be done. Can we use negative gearing to incentivize people to build new homes? Maybe getting rid of old stock and build new homes. Let's do something to ensure that we actually encourage more stock to be built. That is the problem. The supply side is the problem at the moment. So how would that address the supply side? I don't know.
Well, good questions, Dai.